Last night new money was created. Not earned, not taxed, not voted on. Created. And before prices moved, before headlines caught up, before you felt anything at all, that money already had a destination. It always does. So here's the uncomfortable question. Who actually decides where new money goes first? Because whoever gets there first doesn't just benefit. They lock in the advantage. This matters right now because money creation is no longer rare or temporary. Since 2008, and especially after 2020, central banks didn't just intervene. They became permanent players. The U.S. Federal Reserve expanded its balance sheet from under $1 trillion before the financial crisis to nearly $9 trillion at its peak. That's not policy, that's gravity. And gravity pulls in one direction. Here's the part most people never see. When new money is created, it does not enter the economy through people. It enters through institutions. Central banks create money by buying assets, usually government bonds, from a small group of large financial firms. Banks. Primary dealers. Major funds. They sell assets, they receive brand new money. That's the first stop. Not households, not workers, not small businesses, institutions, and timing is everything. Because once those institutions receive fresh money, they don't treat it like income. They treat it like leverage. They move it into places that respond fast. Stocks, bonds, real estate, anything liquid, anything scalable. By the time that money filters into wages or jobs, markets have already adjusted. Prices are higher. Opportunities are fewer. Risk has shifted. Economists call this the Cantillon effect. Simple idea. Big consequences. Money isn't neutral. Who gets it first gains purchasing power. Who gets it last absorbs higher prices. No secret meeting required, just sequence. Now add incentives. Banks don't ask where money is most needed. They ask where returns are highest for the least friction. Lending to households is slow. Buying assets is fast. Liquidity flows where resistance is lowest. That's why asset prices often soar even when the economy feels weak. And here's the irony. We're told money creation supports the economy. But the economy it touches first is the financial one. Markets are stabilized before people are. Because if markets break, everything breaks. So they're protected first. The public story says stability. The underlying reality says prioritization. Zoom out, this system has consequences. Asset owners benefit early. Wage earners feel inflation later. Inequality widens not by conspiracy, but by design. Over time, markets become dependent on constant liquidity. Removing support becomes dangerous. So money creation keeps returning. Not because it's perfect, because stopping hurts. And now the real tension. If new money must always flow to the same places first, and markets expect it, what happens when that flow slows? Or worse, what happens when the system can't afford to stop, but also can't afford to continue? That decision may already be making itself, whether anyone's ready or not.